馬券入れられたらバグるでしょ。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
これで山ちゃんが配信してくれると守備のカーソルチェンジに逃げるからいいわ。
This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era.
Oh no, what has happened here? Saliba proves too strong, too smart.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Leicester gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eto is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Tevez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Iniesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's well spotted. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Saves the sights! Goal! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean,
どこを触ってんのかなっていうのを見たかったんだよね。そう。それが早い遅いじゃなくて、そうそうそうそうそう。俺って多分相手の動き、ボールの持ち方で結構動かすんだけど、そう。相手はこう持つな、こっち動かそうみたいな。
Guti. That's a throw. Guti has it out wide and in space.
結構上手い人ってカーソル消してやってるからよ。下の丸とかさ。
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Iniesta. He's having a hit! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. He's a sharp little ball here. Platini. That is a brilliant interception. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. leader claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter.
こんばんは。
こんばんは。
Maldini. Turan. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Tevez. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
なんだよ。
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now it's Guti. Tries to get it clear. Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
こんばんは。
Oh, he hit that sweetly. It's their second
う
corner
わ
of the game.
来た。元地球人。
Deftly away.
終わった。
Messi gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Good chance here.
あと15や。15。
Back in possession and ready to go again. Ernest. Guti powering forward here. He is through here. Showing good feet. Guti.
なんでそれが取れん？
He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
年々するなら年々しちゃいなよ。
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
And we're off again.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
ナイスー。
Rummenigge.
入ってねえよ。
Madrid looking to pass their way through. He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be
Also
the
not
last they'll
that.
see of him. Some
Knack,
excellent
knack,
tackling
knack.
here, and that one a
GG.
perfect example. Corner then.
てれれって。ポンさん、今日の夜
Three
中、
coming up.
運曲作り行くよ。モンストの日になったら。
Right in! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to
超
deal with
す
that.
ぐ。
Corner number 4
Yeah.
coming up here.
ヤクザやん。
It's Iniesta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Throw it. It's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative ease. And he's managed to get free. Hernus stood his ground strongly.
ダメだ、勝てね。
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost an hour gone. And he's had it nicked away. That's been intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Platini. No way through there.
なんでそれが
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Cruyff. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass.
あれ
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
終わった
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Eto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. Hernus will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He won't be happy with that one.
10点以上の試合は無効試合
This
と
is
さ
the
せて
time
も
you
らい
need
ま
that
す
pace.
He's through here. That's a simple one for the keeper.
いいじゃん。そのために罰ゲームやってたの。
But here's Messi.
その代わりでも
Well, it didn't look good for a
戻
while,
ってきたよ、
but
感
that
覚。
was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an
そのためや
intervention
んの。
that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good take in a good area. He's cut it out,
横パスワン州が今弱いから
and
な。
here's the chance to counter. Hernus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
横パスの時にディフェンダーがつくようになっちゃったから結構、オートでね。
Nesta. Madrid finding their passes.
通れば。
He's gone to goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-0. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, he's been caught on it, and the shot! And that would have been...
この0点の試合は辛いって。やってる意味ないって。
URL。
何 URL って。俺んところに URL 貼ってきたと思ったら山ちゃんの配信だし。
お疲れ様です。もう終わりですね。
お疲れ。もうちょいだね。
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
元地球人来るんだよ。よし。ディビニに落ちたからよし。こか。向こうちゃうや。違うよ。敵強かった。だって6000円だもん。つえー。卑怯じゃねえよ。敵が強かったんだ。このくるくるは何だったんだろう。そう思いません皆さん。そう思いますよね。はい。うわ、ディビニの6枚飛んできた。きつー。卑怯じゃないよ。だって俺もディビニやし。10分後です。マッチ URL で山ちゃんの配信いけるで。 やってねえよ。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shoot the ball particularly well, and that is key to any.
いやー、なんで今横じゃないの。
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's Seedorf.
終わった。
Tries to pass
しかも俺らさ、10回の枠じゃん。
We're not going to make any further progress now.
100ゴールだから。ポンさんたち75で5回の枠で終わらせないといけないから。
Rodri. Nedved.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Spread
プリ
neatly.
チャーに至ってはもう終わってんもん。
Nicely by the defence.
なんて
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, well played, well played. Rummenigge has good running with the ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
終わった。
The ball's not gone well. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Has a look and plays it forward. Bale looking to penetrate opposition lines.
なんでその向きのそのパスを出そうとするの。
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a throw in. And he welcomes it in.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
あ、こいつは俺は
Oh,
煽ら
he's
れてる。
enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nedved. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Real chance!
危ね
And the keeper has
え。
reacted
パラッパ
superbly
ッパッ
there.
パラッパッ
Really,
パッパラッ
actually
パッ
didn't
パ
do
ッ
an
パッ
awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner. Their first.
1点も入ってないよ。
And it's been taken short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
ビッグチャンス。
It's their second
グ
corner
ッ
of the
チャ
game.
ンスとか来た。元地球人。来んなって。
They've played it short.
アンダー
元
ショーツ。
元なんとか人は来んなって言ってんの。
Nice control.
なんなのお前それ。
Lahm plays it in. Rummenigge. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Referee has just said play on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Seedorf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Probing pass. Rodri. And it's Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for the right.
いや、お前。素晴らしいパスだし、終わりだったじゃん、今の。100%。
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's had it nicked away. Saliba, Rooney is the guilty party there.
スライディングすなってめんどくさい。すえ、この6枚0-0。シュート1本も打ててない。強すぎる。
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
勝ってんの？
Over to the other side.
なんなん？
Thuram. And here's Mbappe.
ギビさんと戦ってんだもんな。インチキだよな。
Lam is very much the model of the modern day fullback.
それつらいな。
Nagatomo. Salam.
いつもボール回ししてんだよ。
And it's Rooney. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Lam. Lovely pass, but...
おっと。飛び直した。
And it's Michel Platini. And here's Bale. Chips it through. And that has been cleared.
Tevez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tevez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a good position. Takes a shot!
うわ、フルパフォだよ。
And finally he has breathed life into the game.
いや、今のクラスはうますぎる。
Really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lam. Can he get it through? Mbappe picks it up out wide. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, Bale! Platini plays it short. This looks promising. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Platini goes short. Goes for a shot! And
Wow.
a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
そこまでやって
So,
る。
third corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine interception.
楽勝やん。
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
俺なんて15点で始めて1点も取ってねえよ。ね
Nedved.
え、引退。
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
あいやー、お疲れ。
Can he get on the end of this? It's come to nothing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's just misjudged that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nesta proves too strong, too smart. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Bale. Bale ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
あーマジこいつのボールの持ち方うぜ。
Lahm. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Rooney. Now, can they get him away? Lahm. And he's managed to get free. Played into the middle.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Could be danger here. Nagatomo. And it's Rooney. And that's it.
すごすぎる、こいつ。
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. And now, to all members of
ダメだ、この時間はやっぱり。真っ赤っか。こいつうざすぎるか、ブロックしよう。
体調不良。
体 調不良。不良か。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very
休
special.
みじゃあ。
So off we go then. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself
お疲れ様です。
a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the through ball. Good play on the left-hand side here. Platini. And this is Tevez. And he's cut it out. Serginho. Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice physical challenge. Aim forwards. And it's Serginho.
やばい。
Great ball if he can get there.
1700乗りました。
Down the- oh, Bamiyang! It's in!
ナイス。
And that really is so,
こ
so
っからやん。
impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
ムサタン頑張れ。
I doubt very
あと
much
ちょっ
that this
と。
was in the script. Rummenigge. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Bout of passing here, really easy on the
やばい。
eye. Kukçu! Well, now it's a race.
今日ダメだな、マジで。
Oh, that is really good tenacity. Kashima Antlers with their
初そうです絵文字。
first in the game for either side, actually.
あね
Shapes to shoot!
俺は寝込んでます。
Now a sudden chance to counter.
休みなの。
Now it's Bale. Just eases him off the ball. Great ball and he's in here. Shoots!
やっと言ってんな。
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a
39度
deficit,
C あっ
that's
て
it.
寒気と頭痛やばいんで休みです。
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement,
39
and
度もあるの。
certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they
It's
never
aim
lost
for-
focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
あ、ゆっくり休みたまえ。
No one better, possibly.
Kashima Antlers have their second corner now.
ありがとうございます。
And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. Look at the space here.
Look, they're
Yeah,
prepared to be
that's
quite
true. It's a
physical
damn
to
outcome.
contain any danger that might come their way.
It's a pretty loose pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Aubameyang. That's a lovely, neat pass. Maldini. 30 minutes gone. And here's Tevez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
39度は終わったね。
Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Tevez. Messi. And it's Kukçu. Played out to the left flank. He's having a shot! Goal!
マジか
Got their lead back. Well, it would
全
have
然
been
ダ
hard
メや
to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly
マ
delivered.
ッキーマッチ一応間に合ってる
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now
Well,
how
did
will
that.
this develop from here?
全クリクリアマンのやつ
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
おばちゃん。おば
Caceres spots it
Aye.
and intercepts. Kukçu. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
何なんだってマジで全部
And they're quick to get it back.
全部競りで勝てんの
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile
そらしろと
and
ね
wasn't the best decision.
車やった後調子悪くなるんだよ
He's being urged to shoot. Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's
なんで
half-time
や
here.
らせろよ
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second
これ
half.
勝てないな終わりマジ
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now,
で
what about
背
a
中向け
counter-attack?
てんの
Luis Suarez. And he's picked out the run. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kukçu, and he welcomes it in. Platini.
いやテベスだろ
He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. And that was nowhere near his best.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tevez! And that's what you
こ
call
んなシュート
inspired
になっちゃうのか
goalkeeping.
な
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been cut short. He's gone forward. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Bale. Deftly away. That has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Seedorf. Kashima Antlers are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, it's come loose. This looks promising.
え
Used a certain
それも
sixth
取ん
sense.
ねえか
Cleared without complication. And this is Tevez. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 97.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7.
This is quite a battle.
Number 22.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is
Number
exactly what you
27.
want from a big game.
Serginho. Coming on the field. Number 6.
And that's put paid to a promising
Darwin
move.
Nunez. Number 15.
Bellingham
Raul.
looking to play him in.
Number 20. Bellingham. Number 18.
Good play.
Mbappe.
No margin for error there.
Substitutions taking place.
Dida defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The most accurate pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rooney. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Mbappe. And this is Luis Suarez. And the shot! He scores!
ダメだこりゃ。
Into the lead.
勝てません。
Well, was he ever
し
gonna
つ
miss
こい
that?
こいつマジ
Of
で。
course he wasn't. Such a smart finish.
気が
The
つく
setup
な。
was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Cannavaro. Coming on the field is number 13. Sanchez.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Kashima Antlers get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And this is Dembele.
なんでそれが取られちゃうのか、入力入れ
If
てんの。
anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. That's a cute ball.
Kashima Antlers really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to...
And the shot!
うわ
His commitment to the cause.
こんなに勝てないんで、もう
Number
終わ
3
り。
coming up. And now a sudden chance to catch. It's Luis Suarez!
やめたやめた。
It's in!
ギブアップしたらこの2点がなくなっちゃう
To
か
the
ら。
good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was a
Maybe.
given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you.
Nunez! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking.
13。
And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so
ありが
good
とう
at
ござい
times.
ます。
ビビだとそのフォメ弱いんすか？
いや、弱いわけじゃないんだけど、なんか勝てなかったから、変えてみようと思って。これ見て、4連敗してんだ。この間めっちゃ調子良かった、今日。3試合やって2点しか取ってね。あとは多分時間の問題もあるわ。ニューヨークが入んないみたい。久々にこんなに勝てなくてイライラしてるもんな。イライラすることないけど。うちらギャル、かわいい。うちらギャル、かわいい。このジーコって新しいジーコ？
ですね。
マジか。今日ログインとかでさ、メドベド回したけど出なかったわ。クソゲ。
And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And it's Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Eto'o. Platini has it in a wide position.
They've
got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Eto'o. And here's Bale. Now it's Bullet. Good read.
ここなんだ。
Yaya
エールで
Toure.
よかったじゃん。
Now, can they get him away? He's had it taken off him.
え？
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Bellingham. And it's Yaya Toure. Turan.
い
Now,
や、
he's got
15
space
点だ
here.
ったら5試合ぐらいで終わるかなと思った。
Bullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And smartly reclaimed. This is Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Vieira. And he's forced to go back. And now the breakaway. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Referee's had a good look.
気がするだしね、なんでそのゴロになっ
This is
た
their
の
second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
やば。
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline.
はい。
And they're back on the ball again.
やっちまってんね。
He steps in, and that's the end of
前
that.
の方が走り出してて、
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
なんなんでそのヘディングは。
Nice interception, well timed. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Hullet. Vieira.
やめよ
It's
っ
the
か
sort
な、
of
イライラ
situation
す
that
る
they'll
な
want to。capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Tries to play it through, thinks about the shot. He's shifting through the gears here. He gets big.
お前、このネスタマジでほんと殺
Zico
すマ
is
ジ。
clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great
お
opportunity.
前エアリアル4ついてんだろ。せれよ。なんでチーコなんかも負けてんの。
Well, he got rid because he was under
ああ、
pressure.
マジでポンポンポンポンポンうっとうし
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi getting this one clear. And here's Eto. Platini receives it in a good position here. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham.
このパスなんでさ、
Yeah, they were looking for a counter
相
attack.
手が先前入ってきちゃうんだ
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
罰でし
There
っ
we
か
go
り
at
出してん
half-time
の。
with both defences still yet to be breached. They might have cancelled each other out in the first period. Let's see what the second half brings.
Please report to the
So
staff
your views
room
on the first
immediately.
half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
「何がしたいのこい
Referee's given a
つ。
throw. Hullet. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely worked. And this is Zico.
このパスばっかり。
Bellingham in acres of space out wide. And he's there to clear it.
なんでお前それ取れん。
Plays it
久
across.
々にこんなイライラする
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
ああ、うぜ。
Tries a measured ball. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Nesta. Seedorf. Now it's Eto. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's well spotted. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
フォワード
Well,
が
I think it's
開
a
くのが
fair
嫌だ
reflection
な。
on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out to the left it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Hullet. Maldini wins the duel this time. Now it's Bale. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone looking for safety. Little pass back. That's a cute ball. Chance! Oh, it's
こ
come
れも
loose.
入んねえのかよ。
Nesta gets it clear. Oh, good read.
これも
He
通
read
んねえ
that
の
really
かよ。
well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And Seedorf sticks it away. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
精
Yeah,
度
to
の
see
す
it
るな。
unfold as succinctly as that,
たまにはや
it
る
looks
か、ヤンコで。いや
telepathic.
いや。バナナ、バナナ。バナナ、バナナ。バナナ。本当だ。
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
21,
benches.
Bale.
So the first
Number
goal of
18.
the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Number 23. Hullet.
Rummenigge,
Coming on the field.
nice control.
Number 13.
And he lines up a cross.
Number 20.
Saliba can get it clear.
Number 19.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Figo. Substitution in progress.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. That looks a cracking ball. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. In by Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has
And
to
that
be.
could set him on his way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
理不尽すぎる。なんだろう、こ
And
れ。本当
time
なの
is
ダメなんだ。
up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only
result was perfect evidence, Peter, that showed all departments of the team were working really well. You just can't complain with a score.
あー、めんどくせえ。
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.
1-2。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him.
And a chance!
Alright. Nice.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening.
Don't
It's
shoot
almost
them.
as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
なんでもいい。
There was
Haydi,
no
bravo.
getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly
負け
done.
ても
That's
なんでもいい。
expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
入れろ。
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's got tall. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
なんで今の
Zico
ビアあんな
in
突っ込んだ
acres of space out wide.
誰が動かしたの
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Seedorf, Rummenigge, and it's Michel Platini. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And now the breakaway. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival, and it's Zico looking for a runner. And this is Luis Suarez. Offside that time. Now he's got space here. That ball looks a good one. Yamal. Tries from distance.
すごいな。あんなとこから敵とインパクト打たれてこんなんなっちゃうのね。インチキや。
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
ビビ初戦内定最高800クソゲー。
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Luis Suarez. Pullet. Pullet is flagged
ビビン
offside.
初戦相手最高800。負けたの。
And that's been
いいじゃん。
intercepted.
俺の今日の初戦
Really well and stopped it.
97位で
Quality ball. Now
2
it's
戦
Platini.
2戦目も
Oh,
97
that's fabulous.
Steaming on goalwards. That's just playing it safe and simple.
勝てるわけないですよ。
Almost at once. Lovely bit of skill. Seedorf picks it up out wide.
きたよしはいパンパン勝てるよ。
The goal they've been looking for.
最高800位とかだったらだって豊さんとかに勝つってことだよ。
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass.
絶対勝てないわけじゃないの。
So that's two now without reply.
豊さんマッ
And
チ
you
ョと
have
か
to
に
say
勝
that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
つ。まあ
wrap
勝
things
率
up.
で言ったら少ないかもしれないけど。
Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beat.
まあ0と20ぐらいしか減らなかったので、よしとします。
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Pullet. Pullet, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Platini. Seedorf, who does have an assist to his name. That's tidy. He's in a great position here. Ferdinand did
やばいダメだ。
just
こい
about
つじっ
enough
く
to
り
come
つ
out
けよ
on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He won't be happy with that one. Time and again they are repelled. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Searching pass he's played there.
その
Nicely worked. Oh, well played.
それが一番きついってもう適当なフラする。あんなとこからフラス出すって思わないもんだって誰も普通上手い人だったら。
Zico. Ambitious ball here.
こういうのはまだわかるけど前向いてるから。
Pull it. And we've reached half time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Vieira. Now it's Pullet. Seedorf. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And it's there!
はい、ギブアップしてください。
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking
しか
stuff.
しね、めんどくさいんでね。
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just
Madre
instinctively
mia.
knew where the ball would be
Oh, sure.
and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Maldini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the shot! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah.
Well, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one from a dubious goals panel.
おお、よくなった。
54 minutes is number 18, Seedorf.
さすがにね。さすがにそうです。
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
8、
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
DB1 手前の人や。ああ、こいつ時空だ持ってんの。やっぱ持ってないよね。かわいい。かわいい。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will.
Terrific header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he spark a counter here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Platini. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Driving through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Out towards the flank. Yamal. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Bellingham. Morientes. It's Luis Suarez!
危ね。
And he was there to get a
それはま
vital
ずい。
touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't
危
he?
ね
And we have our very first corner.
目が痛い。
Takes a shot!
何それ。
Goal! So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fullet. And it's Vieira. Suarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Over to the other side.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Morientes. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Opts to play it back. And this is Bale. And the shot!
お前下手くそすぎる。軸らねえから。ダメだ。マジでダメだ。
And here's the chance
ちょ
to
っとマジ
counter.
つけないと。クソすぎる。喧嘩なんていらん
Yamal
わ。
has a look inside the box. Platini. That has not gone well. And it's Fullet. And here's Seedorf. And he's gone long. Oh, can he get onto this? Morientes. Seedorf. Looking for options for movement.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Seedorf. Oh, good read.
いやもうスパキャンがマジで入んねえ、ラグすぎて。
Bellingham. Now it's Fullet. So what can they make of this? Pass is just off target. Platini. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Bale. Now it's Fullet. Bale. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bellingham. Fullet. And it's Seedorf. That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Suarez. Morientes. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Seedorf. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and now
カニ
it's
点
something
々
to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but
Kenny
the result
Tenten.
is still very savable.
Ke-
Keep things simple,
Kenny
keep the
Tenten.
intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's a...
Bale! Well, the ball's come loose here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
なんなんだお前のそのパス。
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Luis Suarez aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Platini. Eto. Could move up a gear here. And it's Luis Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez with the cross. And he's gone backward here. Vieira.
もう
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now this shapes to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
緩くなるのがいっちゃムカつく。これ緩くなるのかな。
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Morientes. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Saliba tries
Substitution
to
in
clear.
progress.
Suarez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vigo is in a really good position out wide. He rises! Oh, crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Dembele going full steam down the flank. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
なんでそっちなの。
Pull it. And smartly reclaimed.
いやー意味がわ
He's
からん。
run through. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Pull it. Can he get it through? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too
うん
early.
ちポーズなだれな。
And now he has two.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Suarez. Number 18, Gullit. Number 5, Yamal. Number 14, Seydorf. Coming on the field, number 19, Dembele. Number
There is some
32,
activity down on the touchline.
Tevez.
It seems there's going to be a
Number
change.
8, Alexander
So the lead
Arnold.
now is 2.
Number 27,
Well, there's only one team in it at the
Jorginho.
moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Pressing high and with purpose. That's a delicate pass. Shoots! Cleared without hesitation. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good ball! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this chance, surely! It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? No joy this time. Vieira. Figo. Played out to the left flank. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Vieira. He is just caressing the ball. Might be danger here. Big chance! It's hit the upright.
いや、決めないの、それ。
Finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's
Well,
good running.
okay,
It makes
I
life
know,
so
I'm
much
not
easier
sure
when you
what
have
they do.
people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Deep into stoppage time. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. That's Cannavaro. So that's it. It is all
いや、もう同点だと思ったわ。
Turned out to be quite a game. Both
さすが
sides
に。
committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the
6、
これに負けちゃうんだもんな。病気や。負けてるやつが良くないのよ。どう頑張って。もうやめようかな。あと6。俺今ボリューム4だ。ボリューム5。はあ、じゃあ一回やめますわ。もうイライラするし。やってらんないっすや。バイバーイ。